Coming up next, well, we should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Coach.
Here we go.
Both of these teams excel at creating fast break opportunities.
Look, Kevin, you're right. Both of these teams prefer to get out and attack before the other can get their defense set. They want to use their speed and athleticism, and they need to get as many easy buckets as they possibly can.
Let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Jones is out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Murray in at the point.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Outside, Suggs. 5 to shoot. And there it is for him.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane and he will attack.
Pass to Watson. Jones with the screen on Banchero. Now Jokic. Over Carter. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Jones.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Banchero. Last time out, he had 13 points. Good on the bucket.
Well, Carter Jr.'s got great ability to create shots, even quickly when needed.
And, Coach, one thing that David Adelman stressed was getting this Nuggets team in much better shape.
Yeah, it seems like they wore down in the playoffs last season. So improved conditioning and more depth potentially could help them hold up better down the stretch.
Now, here's Banchero. Following the miss by Jokic. Suggs finds Banchero. Oh, good on the three. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Murray looking around. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Wagner. From 11 feet away, Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail. Here's Jones. Count the basket.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Outside, Bane. Lets the three fly. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, Bane is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
From 12 feet out, on the basket by Jones. Jones has got his second basket of the night. The Magic with the lead. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Teams changing it up here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We take a look at the Nuggets. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference.
And I think for Denver, they're not an opponent any team wants to see on their schedule. They've been producing all season long. And guys, I don't see them slowing down anytime soon.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Now, here's Wagner. Hasn't made one yet.
Well, the playmaking ability of Wagner is special. He can cut apart defenses with his passing skills.
Brown with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Holmes setting the pick for Hardaway. It's three-pointers off the mark. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Now, here's Wagner. Not a lot of room, and that one is off. Brown feeling out of it, and it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here are the Nuggets now. It's a three-point game. Murray. Pass to Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Veteran big man Valanciunas continues to be a solid rotational piece, a nightly double-double threat who enjoys throwing his weight around.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Valanciunas hits them both. Brown against Bane. Shoots over Brown. Top of the key jumper, no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Magic. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
Yeah, they're off to a smooth start, but that's no reason to get comfortable. You cannot let up in this game.
Anthony Black is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Batadze. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. This is out there for Orlando. Shot clock at 5. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
And they have had too much time to think about it.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Off target from 3-point range. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr., primed to attack.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony Black. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. They set the pick. And a wide open look for Payne. Another miss by Orlando.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the seventh. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Kevin?
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allen. To stand, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
Now, here's Jokic. Murray, no good. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Wagner on the wing. Takes a three. Denver grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Denver.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Payne for three. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray is an opportunistic player. When he sees a lane open up, he jumps on it.
Here's Suggs. Hits the three-point bomb. Suggs has got the game tied up here for Orlando.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
So David Adelman decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams deciding to change it up. And how about now a quick check of the league's assist leaders. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Jokic, number 1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
Brown outside. Back to Jokic. Over Carter. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
Jokic has every shot.
Back to Suggs. Suggs, screen on Johnson. There's Wagner with the 3. Kicks it out to Banchero. Off target with his 3. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Johnson, wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Pass to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Nuggets lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing skills. Indoor pocket fighting.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West. Well, any impression, you knuckleheads?
Yeah, I can do a few. My best is probably...
Shaq. He meant impressions of the standing, not like being an impersonator.
I know that, Kenny. Why you always gotta be spoiling my fun, huh?
And turning back now to talk about the Orlando Magic. What a close game this has been.
If I could highlight one area where they should spend more time, actually it's already painted. Get into the post, take easier shots.
Sounds like sound advice, especially if they had Shaq on the finishing end. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Denver in the lead, and with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past, but with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
So on the floor for Denver, Cameron Johnson is out there with Jamal Murray. Then there's Peyton Watson. Then it's Jones. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. Here's Bane following the basket by Jokic. Carter on the wing. Here's the 3. Rebound by Murray.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Just 5 on the clock. From 18 feet away. And no good that time. Great D that time from Bane. Banchero passes to Suggs. Wagner on the wing. Fires from deep. That shot no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spill, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Banchero. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
And here is Murray following the three from Franz Wagner. Murray with the bounce pass. Jokic finds Watson. Jokic against Carter. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Like we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
The Magic trail by 5. Outside, Suggs on the wing, Bane. And Carroll outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Pass to Watson. 1:49 left in the third. From 11 feet away, and Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Jones.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
On the court, your squad. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
Anthony Black's checked in for Jalen Suggs. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Nuggets third.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Hardaway for three. Trains the three-pointer. Hardaway has got 5 now.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Pass to Strother. Denver passing it around. Jokic, and no good. The Magic trail by 5. Banchero right side. Payton for 3. That one doesn't go.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Good, nice job down low. Baines got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Denver on top. They lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Suggs. He's out there with Anthony Black. Batadze is out there with Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 4. That's his out there for Orlando. Here's Valanciunas. After the basket by Franz Wagner. And it's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Batadze touched it last. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Hardaway for 3. Orlando trailing here. To the middle. Here's Wagner. And the layup's good off the glass. Wagner's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Murray, the pass to Hardaway. Brown outside. Lock at 6. Valanciunas, that's a screen for Brown. Good on the three-point shot. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Black finds Suggs. Down low. Pass to Black. Three-pointer. And it's Denver with the rebound. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. The kick out to Brown. A three-pointer off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Now, here's Suggs. Back to Wagner. Makes it off the glass. Wagner's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Stolen by Carter. Here's the lob to Banchero. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Now Jones. Murray outside. Jokic. Count it. Nails it from 14.
Hey, on many nights, Jokic is a primary playmaker. Tonight, he's been the finisher.
Here's Wagner. over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Carter, the second chance shot is good.
Well, those are huge points. Carter Jr., steady as they come.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Magic, Wendell Carter.
One
Shooting
shot.
one.
The free throw off from Carter.
Well, to me, Carter is that classic lunch pail guy. He's big, tough, does the little things, and never complains about his role.
Jokic paddling inside. Jokic is good.
Such a cool customer. Jokic with some big points.
Cleaves it in off the window.
Clutch points from Bane. Never scared of the moment.
Now Jokic. From 8. And that one is good.
Well, we've seen Jokic do this before, coming through in the biggest moments.
Here's Carter. He gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver at these moments.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Murray outside. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Now Carter on the Wayne Bane. He's covered by Watson. Here's Carter. Wagner. A three-pointer. Good.
Well, no surprise. Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Murray outside. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cleared away by Suggs.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And so here's Orlando. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, third team foul.
At the line for two, Jalen Suggs.
Shooting two.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
3, good.
Well, when Murray is passing the ball to his teammates, they are at their best.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Desmond Bane, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Denver calls timeout. They're down by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Outside Murray. And down goes the 3.
Well, that's the way Murray can create chances. That's why you want him with the ball in clutch situations.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Murray fires away. He drills the 3. And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Jamal Murray. Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for two, Jalen Suggs.
Shooting two.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Franz Wagner.